Probably was that.
I stuck my.
That's probably what it was.
So because every time it has a headphone thing, it stops. All right, let's start again.
Okay, we'll start again from the beginning. Just go ahead.
From the top. Tippy, dog.
Take 72. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Tech Guy, Some Guy podcast. My name is Carlos, alongside with
Rod
and
Omar.
And we're just a bunch of tech guys where we talk tech news, pop culture with random rants in between. This is, I think, take 7 of this intro just because there was a weird technical glitch. More or less, Rod doesn't know how to plug in something. I just had to put you out there, bro.
That's fine, but it's like...
He's like, how dare you? We fixed this to start over again.
No, I don't care. I'm like, you know, man.
I still love you. So we're gonna start off a little bit. I mentioned this before. I'm looking at the show notes, and the first thing you put in there was the Galaxy S9 leak. I didn't know it was a leak. I sincerely thought that was just an official, like, hey guys, this is it.
Yeah, they don't do that. Usually stuff like that is followed by a press release of sorts. So since that's not the case, this is a leak. But a lot of these leaks are intentional for buzz and for marketing.
One of those official, unofficial things.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So it's like leaks and playlists and mixtapes, all the same shit.
Yeah. So this is their version of it.
So more or less, it's going to be a refinement. You're going to have an even more screen to body ratio, so it's going to be a bit bigger.
Okay.
But still within the same type of body. Stereo speakers now.
Okay.
That would be a first for them. They still have the headphone jack. Excuse me. What else? There was something. Iris scanner. Because I don't. Was the iris scanner?
Iris scanner is on a Note,
right?
Yeah, it's on a Note.
I don't know for sure. I don't know if it's on the S.
It wasn't on the S8. Yeah, it wasn't on the S8.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the iris scanner is back. It's supposed to be faster, better optics for that. Now there's 2 things that are super interesting. One of those things is something really cool that may not even come to the U.S. So it's not even kind of
the colors again.
No, not even colors.
It
may not even be worth mentioning. It may,
the
may
blue?
not. So
was it the blue?
it's the super slow motion of 4K video at 120 frames per second.
Just wait, somebody will find a way to crack that.
Wait, why is that so hard to bring over? It's not a mechanical thing; it's a software thing.
No, I know, but they do. These are all rumors.
I have an answer for that.
What's that?
They're saving that for the Note 9.
No, but
Think
if
about
that's the
it.
case,
Like,
don't put it in another region. Just don't bring it at all.
Exactly.
No.
There you go. That's
But you know what? It's probably like a money thing. Like if you look at the markets, remember how who's the number 1 market in India? Who's one of the Asian ones? No. It was an Asian cell. I think it was Huawei. You're stupid.
Huawei.
You're stupid.
You're stupid.
Okay, everyone's stupid at some level or another. Even though.
There you go for it.
No, so like you know, in like the European markets, they have like
different variants for different things.
For
I know they always.
That's probably what they're doing.
They've done that for a while, but then they recently stopped. The only thing that they were still doing is that the U.S. and certain other markets over on this side of the world gets the Snapdragon processor.
Okay.
While everybody else gets the Samsung Exynos, which sucks because the Exynos processor is kind of better than the Snapdragon.
There you go.
You'll never know. I think it was like 1 year where it came out.
I think, honestly, for me, it sounds like, listen, we need to have something extra special for the Note. What are we going to have? Oh, why don't we have 4K slow motion? That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, but that's
you know what I mean?
They
but
say,
but it don't mean we're going to be happy.
But the fact that it's coming to other regions and not to the US, it's like, this shouldn't be on the thing at all.
Yeah. I'm telling you, someone's going to figure out
I mean, I
that.
could
there's always
on my phone like a year old. It's like, come on, or 2 years old, already 2 years old.
Really?
Yeah, with the update.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, so you're cheating people out of something that everybody else already has.
And they're going to try to sell it to you on the next one.
The good folks at XDA developers will definitely find a way, or some other
somebody's going to crack
developer
that
will find it
real quick. Real quick.
But the coolest thing, this will probably be one of their bigger selling points because nobody's done this yet, is basically their rear camera will have adjustable aperture from f1.5 to f2.4.
And I think for lenses on phones, I don't think that's an option that you should give people. Reason being because the iris on any camera lens is a very finicky and very delicate thing. The way people treat their phones and drop them, put cases, that shit's gonna get stuck at somebody's like 2.8 and then not be able to be fixed. So
here's the question: will it be authentic or will it be software based? the software.
Oh, if it's software based, fine. By all means, do it. If it's hardware based,
or it might be a hybrid of the two.
I honestly think it's gonna be more of a software thing.
Yeah.
If you look at the way the cell phone technology with the cell phone cameras is going, it looks like they're like, listen, man, if you want me to really give you a mechanical aperture, you're gonna pay tons of money. Let's just do it.
Well, I mean,
software
now they
keep
put
it moving.
image like a mechanical image stabilizer and
have you
phones
seen that?
You're like, how did this happen? Like you could barely get them on the big cameras. You got them on these little, you know, they got them on the phone camera. So I'm saying, I'm sure by now they figure it out. But the thing is, mechanically, the way people treat their phones, that might get stuck at a certain aperture, and you might not be able to fix it unless you replace the whole camera, which.
Yeah,
you know how that goes.
Well, that's interesting, but this will be the first smartphone to have f1.5. Not sure that's necessary, but
I mean, for the cloud pictures, I guess, in the middle of the night,
yeah. I mean,
he's like, hold on, girl, let's see what you look like.
Yeah, I think
nah, you get.
I'm going.
My phone can look at you better at night than I can. Let me take a picture. Imagine. Let me take a picture of you, girl. Oh hell no! I can't see you in that angle with my phone. So
it clears up the beer goggles.
Imagine.
It clears up the beer goggles. That's what it does.
You guys are all going to hell.
You know what? Talking about shooting in a dark light scenario, I think it's the best way to say it without like getting anybody offended. Is really that's really what I think they need to focus on. They need to focus on, listen, make it a good, because daylight shooting with any cell phone camera, it's pretty good.
It's decent,
yeah,
decent.
But nighttime.
That's the issue.
And that's the crazy. It ain't got to be pitch black. You got some little bit of darkness, and some, depending on who it is, it's just noise.
Dude, it's the back end. It's the back end of golden hour, and it already comes.
It's like Noise City, and it's like
it's insane. Yeah. So I say, I mean, if you really want to impress me, I don't care about the aperture. Give me something with good low light capabilities. I mean, really good.
Well,
do that, I'll be happy.
That'd probably be the point of
the aperture thing.
Marketing. I can see them using the marketing that now you can control the apertures, and now your low lights could be even better. Check out this manufactured doctored picture we put to show you how dope it is. I mean, not to knock them, but they always do that. I mean, Casey kind of exposed all that with the whole putting freaking cinema lenses or something goddamn
for real
smartphone. Like,
and remember, there's also actually companies that are built solely on clipping on additional.
Yeah, there's people that clearly they build your case for your. Technically, they do it for like iPhones and Samsung the S series, but they take your phone, they rig a system so you can put like real camera lenses and stuff like that, attach like microphones and all kinds, so you can have like a production studio on your phone, and that's fine for some people. That works.
Yeah, because that one time I went to CES, I saw somebody with like an iPad.
Oh yeah.
All rigged out, had a light and mic, and was just like recording everything on it.
I actually did a photo shoot recently where the client, I guess her management staff was there recording, and they had the full rig on the cell phone, and it was a full cage with all the accessory points where you could add everything to it.
Oh, probably for social media.
Yeah, it's definitely for social media.
Get it quicker without having
quick delivery,
transfer stuff in.
Especially now since everybody's live and everything. Like.
Exactly. So yeah, I mean, if that's the case, all right, great. I can't wait to see it. Let's make it official and keep it moving. I know you guys are excited about the next one though.
Yeah. No, wait, before we leave.
February 14th.
Before we leave.
We
didn't get into S9 Plus.
Oh, you know what? Thinking about it.
No, maybe that didn't leak yet.
No, the information's there.
So there's no plus.
No, there's a plus. I'm about to get into it.
Oh, what's the plus? Now, what's the plus?
So that's plus will be 6.2 inch. The other one's 5.8. I didn't say.
6.2 inch. That's
larger battery, 6 gigs of RAM, dual camera. So
computer, bro.
Like dual cameras. What are y'all doing? What are y'all bringing to the Note? Y'all pretty much made the S9 Plus a kind of baby Note. So it's not even baby. Like
because that means if that's the case, that means the Note has to be bigger.
The Note is bigger by like 0.1 inch.
Yeah, but that's compared from the Note to the S8 Plus. Now, No,
but the Note, I hear you. The Note from the S8 Plus is 6.2, 6.3 inch. The Note cannot get any bigger.
I mean, it could. They could make the phone bigger.
But they have to do it ergonomically where it makes sense. It's not long.
And they're running out of that space, dude.
Fingerprint sensors.
You really are.
Stupid.
I mean, they're literally running out of the space, and remember, everything comes full circle. Cell phones was huge brick things, and then with the small flip phones, and then once you actually had a screen, the screen gets bigger and bigger. It's gonna go back to the point where somebody says, you know what, give me something like the S4 or the iPhone S4 or 4S, and I'm okay with that. It's gonna go back, and it's always gonna be an issue. And eventually, I'm gonna guarantee, I'm gonna keep making a statement. The phone will go away, and it'll be something mobile like your glasses or your fucking wristwatch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's it.
Definitely.
Like wristwatch and a Bluetooth.
Yeah, and you'll have a phone, but you'll probably leave that at home. So when you're at home, you use it. When you're out, the phone even with you. I guarantee you that's.
Do you think it's gonna be more based? Like I want to hear your prediction on this. Do you think it's gonna be more based like augmented reality, like glass on the thing,
because nowadays the phone is it's not even meant for the actual phone calls. It's texting, messaging, and content.
Like glasses will be more for like a heads-up display or something like that. Is that what you really think?
Yeah, I mean, and then not even that. Even there's apps right now that if you have on your phone and you want to redecorate your home, you just pick a piece of furniture and I'll tell you the size of it, tell you what distance stay away, and you can see it in the physical space how it's going to look in your room. Straight. You know, so eventually the glasses are going to be doing the same thing like this. And remember, one of the perfect things somebody always said, just remember Minority Report. Remember he's walking around and everything's popping up? Ads are going to be, you know why? Because you're going to be wearing these devices and the ads are going to be monitored and tailored just for you, whether you know it or not.
You talking about Minority Report. You mentioned
we are.
There was an article.
Is there minorities?
Stupid. There was an article talking about how accidentally they predicted a lot of things off of that movie. Including
they predicted so much shit.
The scene that you said specifically was him walking down and advertisements popping up and saying hi sir, whatever, and they said him by his
Gap
name.
was there and
They said if you look at that scene compared to now, where like you Google search TV sets and now all of a sudden all the advertisements are catered to that, that's exactly what that was.
Well, they actually have that right now. It's called beacons.
I thought you were going to say SNSA, but whatever.
Well, beacon, whatever, beacon-based technology that retailers and stuff use. So it's not really much on Android, but I know on Apple they use it a lot. So if you're in certain stores, you'll walk in, you'll get an alert like 15% off. Well, if you have the little
think about this for a second. Remember the app Foursquare? I mean, I think it's still around. I haven't used it in what minute. When I used to use it though, I used it because when I used to work at the city a lot. When I was there, I would tell me, yo, this bar has like happy hour, like $3 beers. Stop in, get a free beer. Yep. You show the coupon. And I used to be like, free beer, sure. And then there you go, free beer. All right, and then like free apps and stuff. So like it will tell you where to hang out and chill. And I'm like,
wait, I like to point out that he literally said, yo, alcohol was the motivator. I will go
and free apps, guys. Free apps too, that worked. But I mean, that's the thing, you know, and I guarantee you they track me to what. All right, he drank this many beers, he did this, and he did that. Which is, I mean, it's fine.
I think I'm going back to the
part of convenience, I guess.
Now, but you know what? Going back to the 9 Plus, I do kind of agree with Rod that listen, if you guys are gonna go and try to make it this big, then explain what you're gonna do with the Note 9. You know what I mean? They're gonna have to do something.
You know who the winner? And we'll move on to the next topic after this. But you know who the winner is gonna be in the cell phone race?
Oh, I want to hear this.
The one who says, all right, we're going to have, and I think Samsung could actually win it more so than Apple, because if Samsung got rid of the 9 and 9 Plus and just had a standard 9, and then had the Note, the production cost would be sliced in half. The research and development sliced in half. And people would be like, all right, if I want to get a bigger one, I just get the Note. And Apple has it right now, but they just fucked themselves because they went from like the 8 Plus to the 10. Yeah. So now they're like, you're taking a step back, assholes. Go forward.
Yeah, I want to know.
I
want to know this year's Apple name.
Yeah. And remember, and they still have the SE, which is honestly that's probably one of their better phones right now. But
and the sequel's coming this year.
And that's what I actually get. The sequel.
So yeah, there you go. Boom.
Boom. Future prediction. All right. So the next one is Rod's favorite. His favorite thing.
I know only a little bit about this, but I knew enough to get me excited. But I want to see what you guys want to say.
I'm super excited.
The DJI Mavic Air.
Yes.
It's.
He's waiting for the computer to tell him what it knows.
Damn right. No, actually.
Typing hard.
I'm like.
Not the keyboard. That's keyboard.
Google. This is the $1,000.
It feels good to slam your hand.
It does feel nice. The more I'm playing with this, I'm like.
Until it stops working, like, God damn it.
Then Rod will look at me funny, like, how dare you? I'm like, I'm sorry.
So DJI Mavic Air is their newest drone. It's their answer to there's a drone that came out in CES, Ariel or something. It was a weird name. It started with an A. And apparently they are like they're the DJI killer. That's how like they were like touted on the internet. Which is everybody's a DJI killer. Yeah, I get it, whatever. But before that even finished, DJI says, well, you know, you haven't even seen ours that we're coming out with now. As you know, from the images and the leaked and what everybody's saying, this is a cross between the DJI Pro or the Mavic Pro and the Spark.
Yep.
And the thing to answer will be like, does it have the same distance? Does it have the same camera capabilities as the Pro? Because if it does, then this might be the one everybody just flocks to. Because I mean, the Mavic Pro is at the bottom line of their Pro entry level, you know, drone. Yep. And then the Spark is as nice as it is, and that you can use it on YouTube videos or even films. You know, the image. It's not touted to be like that. It's more like, you know, a YouTube social media kind of like I want to post online.
I'm just an enthusiast. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm just an enthusiast. That's
so
the best way to say it.
This might be the bridge between that to cross you over into, you know what, fuck stop being an enthusiast, be a pro, do some bigger shit, you know. Which I'm excited for. And a lot of people who are DJI Mavic owners or even Phantom 4 owners who I've talked to, they're like, if it is what they think they are, it's a cross between that with a better camera.
I'm selling my drone.
They were like, I am already. Some of them already listed it just
like,
because.
I took pictures and waited.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, DJI very rarely misses out of the boat, other than maybe, you know, late shipments and stuff like that. But the products always hit the mark. So
they haven't stumbled at all.
They haven't stumbled in a couple of years.
And the other thing, if you haven't noticed, if you listen to what Rod said, he was like, listen, I saw this. There was this drone on CES, and DJI was like, wait, hold on. DJI is ready to attack anybody who's going to try to step into the territory.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And look what happened with GoPro. Sorry. Remember when GoPro released
I said that because
I'm
pretty sure DJI already was working on it.
Yeah.
And then GoPro was like, check this out. It's like look at this shit.
Like that was our first draft, and then we threw that away.
Oh my god.
I'm assuming that's what they said. I'm not sure if that's really what
this
they
is
said.
the first
I
draft.
wasn't in the shop when he said that.
That shit was terrible.
Yeah.
But you're gonna see what. When's the way? The 23rd. This week.
Tuesday or Wednesday?
Tuesday, 23rd.
Sometime next week.
You guys will be there. You guys will be there.
We will be there in
Awesome.
attendance. We got our invites.
Yeah.
Nice.
Checking it out. See what we usually bump into Casey and them.
He's always there.
Yeah.
Casey's there for that one. He was there at the Samsung event.
Yeah.
Casey Neistat. Actually, a lot of the big guys are always gonna be there.
They usually are.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? MKBHD. He's gonna be there.
Fondo was there last time. He's a cool dude.
Who's that?
Fondo, the guy. He does an iPhone. You know iPhone. Look him up. Anyways.
The name sounds familiar.
How do you spell it?
Saying it mad fast.
Yeah.
iPhone though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
iPhone.
Yeah, but maybe we'll actually try to converse.
Yeah.
Not the converse type.
He's not
well, it's also because it's
only because I'll be focused on work.
Yeah.
That's
No,
all.
really. Literally, you bump into each other and say hi real quickly, and then you're into like, all right, get as much footage, get as much information as I can. Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Oh, he's cool. He's a good guy.
Yeah, so
I like his videos. It's pretty fun.
Oh wait, yeah, I have seen this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, it's gonna be an exciting event. Hopefully, maybe we get to actually, because we have yet to go into one of those little cages that they have set up and actually try it. So maybe this time one of us will go in there and actually play with it.
I mean, with the amount of technology based on the new drones, especially with all the safety features, they're probably gonna throw everybody in front of it now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because when the Spark thing, you had the opportunity to wait in line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited about it. Definitely looking forward to it.
First event in the year. Well, since we didn't go to CES.
There you go. Sorry guys, we didn't go to CES.
Try to get there. Try to get there next year. I don't know.
Omar, do you want to talk about the House of Blood?
Sure, why not? You just mentioned it. So Carlos is gonna buy the new Hasselblad H6.
Hold on.
400C. It is a multi-shot 400. You heard me right, folks. 400 megapixel camera. It will make his dick look huge. So that's why he wants to get it. That's the only reason he wants to get it, ladies.
That is the Porsche of the camera world, ladies.
48K.
Yeah, medium format.
That's not even medium. That's like extra large format.
Let's
be honest. That's past medium format right now.
Stills are 2.4 gigs. Like, nah.
I mean, a picture. One picture is 2.4 gigs.
One picture is 2.4 gigs.
That sounds like a headache in storage.
Storage, yeah. But remember, we were talking about like this is ideally for like high-end, like super high fashion, high commercial photographers, the people who you see their billboards in like Times Square, London, the Piccadilly Circus. Like these are the big boys. They don't get out of bed for less than 20,000 to go shoot.
Exactly.
Like, these are the big boys. Like they don't play around.
See, let's talk about. You know what? Let's talk.
More.
You know what? We do need to talk about this.
Talk about it. Drop it.
There's obviously different levels of professional photographers. Okay, there's the entry level professional photographers who shoot with maybe a crop sensor camera, still a good camera. You know, they
how you make the picture look.
Right, yeah. They understand the basics of lighting, and they have a small set of lighting equipment. Then there's I would say the professional photographer who does this for a living, has a decent setup. Has a good studio space, has clients, has consistent turnaround and stuff like that, right? That's most of the photographers you're gonna meet are usually on that level, or amateur level, or entry level.
Either of the two, yeah.
Then there's those guys.
Well, no, you still have a category between.
Yeah.
You have the category who travels a lot because their clients request them to travel to different places to shoot.
Okay,
might shoot between a medium format and a full frame.
Matter of fact, a good friend of mine, he actually is on that level.
Yeah.
Like he travels. He's a fitness photographer. Has shot like numerous high profile magazine covers. Shot Olympians and stuff like that. He does that. He goes state to state whenever there's a competition, and he actually shoots fitness models. Yeah. So yes, you're right. There is that level.
And then the big boys who are gonna buy this 48K, they're the ones who actually have a team with them, who actually close down streets. Like, they have permission, they got permits, and they have a producer. Imagine you're such a big photographer, you have a producer with you who's handling the small shit.
Yeah, you're literally talking Mario Testino. You're literally talking Annie Leibovitz. You're talking that tier of photographers who say, I'm just gonna buy one and put it on my backpack. You know what I mean? You're not gonna find those on
because they'll make that back in like 2-3 shoots and
easy.
Oh yeah.
Easy. Everybody else obviously have to mortgage their homes and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when it was an interesting thing when the 100 megapixel, was it Pentax? No, it was
but I think Pentax. I don't think.
No, it wasn't Pentax. It was somebody else. I'm trying to remember which one it was.
Might have been.
No, Phase 1. Phase 1, the 100 megapixel camera was
the original.
Yeah, and even then people were like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "Yeah, but everything that goes behind it, like the computers that you have to process that image, the storage space to hold all those images."
And then the time takes longer because unlike the other pictures, or maybe 20, even the RAWs are 20 megapixels, 24 megapixel RAW from like a full sensor or crop sensor. You can only zoom in so much, and okay, I got it. These cameras can zoom in a lot more, so you have to zoom in a lot more to get the minute stuff. So if you're doing like, blurring something out, or like trying to crop something out, or do a mask, you gotta zoom in. So you're going fine now. You're literally cropping in, and you're doing it's more time consuming to edit those kinds of pictures.
And the other thing is that usually a lot of these extreme higher end cameras, I think is the best way I want to say it. If you look and everyone's like, wow, medium format, 100 megapixels, 400 megapixels, their ISO capabilities are not good. Most of the time they're not. No. Noise starts appearing at 400, 800 ISO.
And that's the thing, people don't understand. The more megapixels you have, the noisier your image is going to get because the more detail picks up.
Right, so those kind of cameras are meant for heavy production shoots where you have
staff and payroll.
Right, where where you bust out every light imaginable because you don't want to raise the ISO on that type of camera body. You want as much light as you can. So that includes, now you're talking full production. You're talking full makeup staff, full production staff, full you have grips, the whole nine. So yes, this camera is absolutely awesome, but is it for the average professional photographer? No, it's not. Okay, is it great maybe to rent one day? Sure, I'll throw that in there. I wouldn't mind playing with it, but am I gonna buy it? No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I got 2 kids, bro. I got 3 kids. I got no. Correction. I got 3 kids. Rent, Carno, the whole nine. No, $50,000. My wife will kill me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that money in the touch.
Exactly. So yes. Moving on.
Right, what's next? Rod's favorite topic: sex robots are getting sexier tonight on 11.
Yeah, did you see the thing I sent you on Facebook though?
Yeah. Oh, the one about one of the robot STD from a robot?
No, it was the comedian talking about the robot.
Oh yeah, you know which one?
Is that the same one?
So
wait.
So sex robots are a big thing in Europe. Sorry, Asia. You know, Europe has Amsterdam. They don't have that problem. Sex robots are a big thing in Asia, the far east.
Rod, what am I looking for, man?
And it's especially Japan. Japan is like at the forefront.
Yeah.
Sex robots 2018. Like Google search actually.
Yes. And there's Google searches.
No way, dude. Hold up.
The biggest story I heard that came out yesterday is that there's a sex robot designer who got caught STD from one of his sex robots. So I don't know if he was renting them out to his homeboys or she ain't being faithful or whatever it is, but I don't know how you catch an STD from like a... Maybe he ain't clean it right? I don't know. Any doctors out there?
Yeah,
like, he hit us back.
I guess he didn't...
Oh!
Guys, tell you what. Do not Google search sex robots.
I'll make sure to put it in. So
hold up, we need to zoom in, bro.
I'm not saying.
Yo, that's crazy.
When people say hell no, and then you see that, and you're like, all right, I can see why.
Wait, hold on, time out. Wait, for the record, I'm not showing this. Like, we're not showing this.
Oh, I'm gonna put it up.
I saw it.
All right, Rod, you do it. Yo.
The thing is that they're making him look as realistic as possible.
Hold on, it looks as real as any chick in LA anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean the only thing getting away is like if you were to see the face, because the face is very like.
Hold on, time out. On a completely side note, I like to point out that these were professionally taken pictures. Like I'm looking at the lighting, I'm like, somebody really took their time on lighting this.
Somebody staged it. Like I said, they probably shot a new Hasselblad. You know, they probably shot a 100 megapixel design. You know, they want to show every inch and crevice to make sure.
Yo, dude, every inch and crevice. Look at she is okay. She is. Yo, this doll is like bent over, straight dog.
Maybe it's a good thing that we have these sex dolls. Maybe there won't be any more rapes or sexual harassment.
Yo, Rod. Look at the placement of the hands, bro. They even had her hands like holding like over the ledge properly. Like somebody really took their time. Hold up,
Apparently, somebody's really excited to get his first sex doll.
Wait, hold up.
I'm gonna tell you what she want for Christmas to see how that goes.
I don't even know how much that thing costs.
I was about to say, I was like, there's no way. This thing, you're looking at multiple thousands. The other thing.
You think they care though? People put that up.
That is crazy. Wait, Rod. I gotta ask. So, what's the story about this? Like,
I literally came across somebody shared it on Facebook,
and you were like, "Yo, we need to talk about this."
Thing that goes viral. The guy made it viral. I saw his video. He's like, "Man, I thought that no self-respecting dude would ever try to have sex with a sex robot."
Man.
And then I saw this new one, and he's like, "Man." He's like, bro, I live in LA, so this is right up my alley.
It's one of those where you're like, right.
And the future is here. No more. I think this is the end of sexual harassment. You're welcome. Thanks to Japan.
You got about her going through your phone and all.
You're stupid. Oh, here we go. These, I'm just reading off of Men's Fitness magazine of all things. These silicone beauties are high tech. Very expensive. Easily more than $2,000. Easily more than $2,000.
I mean, but I actually thought
I'm looking at what they can do. That's what I'm saying.
Omar, they can simulate orgasms. They can flirt with you.
So they can fake it like every other woman does.
Yeah, pretty much. Right there. And even made to feel warm, like real skin.
Like apple pie? Those guys.
Everybody likes pie. In the end, everybody likes pie. But
Dad, what does it feel like?
And look, here's the other one. And totally customizable down to the eye color and other things.
So you can get him 3 titties instead of 2. Total recall.
Total recall this thing.
He's like, I always wanted that blue chicken Total Recall.
Yo, for the record, if you haven't seen Total Recall, you don't know what the hell we're talking about. Something's wrong with y'all.
And we're talking about the original, not the...
Yeah, Colin Farrell does not matter.
Yeah.
As an actor or in that movie.
You want to know how... complete random thought.
I didn't see
The trailer alone made me be like, I will never even pay attention to this movie. Like, it was that bad for me. I was like, no.
I watched it. It definitely, it was okay. It was a good popcorn watch once movie, but definitely had nothing.
But it's like if you never saw the original, maybe. But it's like because you know the original.
Because the original, that was definitely definitely. There's a big letdown.
Oh, matter of fact, wait. She has a name. That one. Her name is Solana. I don't even know what to say. Like I have no. Like it's one of those things where we could just talk about it.
And that's why I put that up there. I saw that. I'm like.
And pretty soon, coming to you, somebody's gonna argue that it's okay to love and marry these people, and you can do that, and America is gonna go.
Well, yeah, because
spiral down even further down the rabbit hole.
Think of the movie Her.
What about her?
That was a good movie.
No, the movie Joaquin Phoenix.
Where artificial intelligence.
The AI.
Yeah. I think, yeah, that's definitely a good way to look at it.
Even
though it's not really,
you know what?
Robot
You know what? That's an interesting one. If you
Robot.
haven't seen her, that's another good one you should
They're
watch.
gonna come with some laws and legalities.
For real.
Like, my AI cheated on me.
My AI cheated on me. That's horrible.
well, I mean, the one creator got STD, so somebody cheated on somebody.
That's because he doesn't know
he
proper
that.
cleaning
Yeah,
techniques,
put
bro.
some Clorox wipes in this.
Yeah, figure something out. Jesus.
Or disinfectant.
Purell.
They'll probably burn him later. Anyways.
Yeah, that's
Moving
wow.
on to the new favorite show of Tech Guys, Black Lightning, first episode review.
Right, I have not seen it.
I've never seen it.
Yeah,
I don't have. I don't. It's not on Netflix, right?
Netflix? No.
No.
It will be later. Like
What is it on right now?
You can probably
TBS.
no, you can probably watch on CW app.
I actually saw the trailer and it looks interesting. I haven't had a chance to
It's
sit
great.
and watch it.
It was
Alright,
great.
tell us about it. Who dies?
Go. Who dies?
Season 1. Nobody died in episode 1. They showed a lot of things. They did a lot of world building. They kind of let you know where they were going. Unlike the other CW shows, you probably not going to have a villain of the week.
Oh, really?
He's fighting a gang, the 100 gang. 100 gang, and the main bad guy is Tobias Well.
Okay.
Played by albino rapper Cromdell.
Okay.
And
Cromdell. Look that dude up. I don't know.
Yeah.
if you see him, you know him. He used to run with Exhibit, and Exhibit had like a crew. I can't think of the name of it.
Yeah, he had this guy in the Chop Shop crew.
No, rap crew.
Bro, I have no comment,
He
bro.
said the Chop Shop.
You remember that show?
Yeah, Pimp My Ride.
Carlos never liked the show. He didn't
Pimp My Ride?
It was
Yeah.
West
I
Coast.
love Pimp My Ride.
West Coast cover.
Custom.
Nah.
Chrome Dome is one word.
You put some chrome dome and a whole bunch of like lamps come up.
With
Hit
a
that.
K.
The kid, come on, bro. You gotta be a rapper about it.
Yeah, you were.
You
Right.
doing all phonetic spelling correcting? Come on. It's a rap world. We don't spell like a rap world.
So it was actually really good. I knew it was gonna be good. I saw Chrome N and N instead of M. All right. Okay, so it opens up. I'm not gonna stay away, but within the first 5 minutes, they kind of let you set the tone. Where man, he's on the way to like a dinner after a run-in, and he gets pulled over by the cops. Like racial profile in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was
the third time this week.
It's real life matters.
Yeah, so they really kind of get into some different things, and they get into he's a principal at an academy, well respected. He stopped being Black Lightning 9 years ago, 9 years prior, after his wife, now ex-wife, found him in the tub bleeding. She was like, "Yo, I can't do this enough."
Done. I'm
his
done.
daughter looking like, "Why daddy bleeding?"
Why that day? Why that day right there?
Shooting at me. That's why.
So quality wise, is it on par with all the other CW shows, or is it like more like Netflix kind of budget? Or?
Actually, that's a good question.
It's definitely quality wise, it's definitely on par, but story wise, it stands out.
Nice.
I guess it's a little more real. You think Arrow's grounded, and then you watch it and like, oh, this is really grounded. Like you're dealing with some brown people issues, like he got truces. As a principal, he got truces with gangs. Like y'all not supposed to be run up in schools.
Like we talked about this. Like we
yeah,
talked about this.
And at the end, it's all things. So
okay.
So it's cool. They introduce a lot of characters to let you know like who's going to be what moving forward. Of course, the costume looks a little CW-ish. In motion, it's not. It's just like the first time you see the Flash or CW's costume. He's like, I don't know. When you see it on him, you see him in motion. Like
okay,
okay.
This guy.
Yeah.
They actually showed blood. Like he used somebody with a human shield and he got RoboCop in the chest. I'm like, wow. Nice. CW does not show that on their shows.
They do now.
Yeah. It was good. I can't wait for next week.
Rod is interested. I like that. Okay.
Okay, so next to another, I guess,
maybe you'd be good.
Comic book.
I'll try to watch it.
Tomb Raider second trailer. What do you guys think about that?
Cool.
Nah, you know what? I can't say it's cool. I think I think this might be the finally.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
No. I'm not downplaying. As far as the trailer itself, like the trailer was cool because if you go back and watch the original trailer, it was kind of like the same but more scenes.
Yeah. I think that this movie has the potential to finally be the video game
The
movie.
perfect video game.
Yeah, it really does.
Because
man.
I mean.
But then again, it's because they're not following the original Tomb Raider. They're following the remake version.
The one that came out.
If you guys haven't seen the remake version,
I played it.
It is
if
awesome.
anybody's the Xbox Live member could have got it for free. I don't know if you missed it or not. But.
Yeah, it is. Omar, did you see it?
I played it.
Okay, yeah, that specific version of Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's the movie. That's
I was gonna say that. It's like it looks like that's pretty much
that is the movie, more or less. I mean, I'm pretty sure by the time
yeah, please do us all a favor and actually try to stick to the damn video game. Don't try to think that you're smarter than the audience and say, well, we need to add this or that. Just stick to that, and I think you guys will be just fine.
We shall see.
Period.
We shall.
Okay? Because, damn, the trailer, I like the trailer. It actually delved more into the story than before.
Yeah.
Visuals are great. The storyline looks very interesting, and it kind of confirms that, damn, the storyline's pretty damn accurate to the video game.
Yeah.
So if everything goes according to plan, you guys did not mess this one up.
We shall see.
Now, is there a sequel to that game?
Yeah, there is.
I didn't play. I played like a demo mode before.
I didn't play it.
I need to buy it.
But as long as this one comes out good, damn it, do that, and then somebody start working on the Legend of Zelda. That's all I'm saying. I'm just a fan.
Would you want to see that as a series instead of a movie?
No, I actually want to see big budget into this. Is like
to see big budget usually fucks up story.
Yeah, because it's so short. It's
and that's why I said.
Unless you're gonna do big budget like Star Wars and have 9 movies.
But see, Legend of Zelda can have that.
But it has to be great enough to surpass the first one.
Exactly.
You don't make that money.
Exactly.
You ain't seen the sequel.
You ain't seen the sequel.
So,
wait,
and that's why
what
I'm
did that?
serious.
What happened to that recently? Somebody did that.
What?
Sequel?
Somebody had a big the Tom Cruise monster movie. The Mummy.
The Mummy. Oh,
the
Dark
Mummy.
Universe.
The Dark Universe.
But the universe before the movie.
No damn sequels coming out of that.
Yeah, they kind of did. Yeah. I was curious to see that Javier Bardem was going to be Frankenstein monster.
I would have liked to see that.
Really?
You know what? Wait, talking about that. Wait,
Johnny Depp supposed to be Wolfman?
Yeah, talking about Javier Bardem in general. I finally got around to seeing Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Yeah.
With Javier Bardem as the villain.
Yeah.
He plays a great villain, like damn near in anything.
It's him.
No Country for Old Men.
I mean, it's him, so that's why I'm like.
You know what? If they ever remake Die Hard, he should be the villain.
Yes, I'm in for that. Omar, 100%.
I'll direct it, guys. Call me.
Oh, is that your suggestion already?
Speaking of Bruce Willis movies, you guys see the Death Wish trailer?
Yeah. Okay, talk about a remake. I was like, if there's anybody that's gonna replace Charles Bronson. I
mean, I don't think honestly he wasn't my first candidate, but
wait,
he looks good.
Who would have been your first candidate?
Definitely wasn't Bruce Willis.
Think for a second. I'm not gonna take a minute while we talk about this.
Remember, you said new generation ain't got no dirt on them, so
Nah, Tom Hardy got some dirt on him, but he doesn't have the look for it.
Everywhere.
He doesn't have that. He doesn't have because the Bronson has a very different, distinguished look.
Pulled it off.
He pulled it off, yes, but
come on,
but you also gotta take a look at Charles Bronson.
He can do anything.
Wait, time out. But you also gotta take a look into Charles Bronson as he was an action star during what era? We're talking about 70s era here. Yeah. So that looked perfect for that era. So like, if you want to try to get somebody with that kind of physique characteristics, I'm kind of agree with like Tom Hardy. But
Tom Hardy is like one of those people you can kind of like put anywhere and he'll be fine.
He'll be like, I got
because if you think of his track record, he's been great in everything.
Yeah.
From Inception to Dark Knight Rises. And, a lot of people had issues with Bane. I thought he did a great job.
You know what?
A lot of times you forget it's him under there.
I mean, it also helps the camera work made him look bigger than he really is. But
yeah. Because you could know the part where he crushed the dude's face in. Yeah. Like he's standing on stairs.
Yeah.
They did a lot of camera angles.
I like one of the talk about camera angles in Dark Knight Rises. Mm-hmm. Was the initial meeting between Bane and Batman. If you notice that one, they really overexposed Bane because I guess they didn't want to get too much details in the muscle, just want to make him really shadowy and just dark as hell. Yeah. If you look at that specific scene, Bane is extremely overexposed in a lot of those shots, a lot of the close-up shots. And I think it's only because they want to just darken his eyes and just make him just
make him more mysterious.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It is a good classic camera trick. You know what I mean? But yeah, Tom Hardy I think will probably be the only one that I could honestly throw out there.
Alright, so back to the trailer. What do you guys think?
Before we go, he should actually, if you talk about Die Hard remake, that should be John McClane right there.
Tom Hardy?
Yeah. Down with that? Yeah.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy
Tom,
versus
you know
Javier Bardem.
Tom Hardy, Javier Bardem.
Let's go to Benicio del Toro.
He's a great one.
He's great.
But would you consider him this generation?
No, I was talking about like I could have seen him doing like a
Charles Bronson.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like,
100%.
Well, like
I would love to see that, but
yes.
I would love to see it. For some reason, I don't see him doing it.
No, I don't see him doing it.
Wait,
but
if you've seen him in Sicario,
no.
Oh, Sicario, we got Sicario 2 coming out. I don't know when this year.
I don't question nothing. I just don't see him doing it. But then,
yes. You know what? No. Benicio del Toro, any villain, he'll do it. He'll kill it.
He's great at villains.
Yeah, he just has that natural.
You know who's the guy from Walking Dead? He plays Negan. I forgot his name.
Norman Reedus?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Yeah, he's a comedian from Watchmen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Denny from Grey's Anatomy.
He could have been.
I know, yeah, that messed me up.
Charles Bronson, he has the stature for
it. He can do it, yeah, he can do it Charles Bronson.
Right.
Yeah, I guess he can do it Charles Bronson, but...
He can do more work.
He does.
He's
talented.
Dude,
he's talented. You need to get more. Yeah. Sicario killed it.
We're like, Sicario. Benicio.
I mean, two different actors, but yeah.
But yeah, honestly, the Death Wish trailer looks good. It looks like, yeah.
You think it's his comeback?
Because let's be honest.
Yeah, because his last like two Die Hards, two or three Die Hards.
No, what was the Russian one? The Russian one was bad.
Which one?
The last one. Live Free or Die Hard was okay.
I love that one.
Yeah,
it was out there.
Wait, hold up,
dude. When you have a fucking motorcycle, think about this. John McClane is this guy who fell down this fucking shaft. He has glass in his fucking feet. He's like holding for dear life, and then you have a fucking throwing goddamn motorcycles, a helicopter, a fucking like ramp. No, that you cross that's a parallel universe where fantasy doesn't need reality anymore.
Excuse me.
I want to keep it right. I want it back where he was. You know.
I loved it though.
The last one I think.
The last one with the sun was complete trash.
Yo,
complete trash.
You know what's funny?
His daughter's cute, but it's complete trash.
I'm completely with you guys on the Russian Die Hard. I forgot the name of it. The one with where he threw the
Live Free Die Hard, I loved it.
That was
the premise was great. I love the premise.
That was them jumping the shark.
That was yes.
That was their Sharknado.
That was their
Sharknado. Movie was jumping the shark.
Yo, it was, but that should have been the end right there.
Yes, I agree to that.
Yeah, because that was to me that was a slope. That was like
that was it. This yeah,
I was like, if they would have ended it there, we're like, all right, whatever. You guys did it.
The last one ruined the entire series.
Now talking about that.
Last two, depending on who you
have. Yeah, no. Talk about that. I guess after that, yes, there was that one, which I guess nobody talked about. Did he have anything else after that? Or he just dropped off?
What movies? He's done TV shows. He's done. He wasn't like Ocean's 11 here or there as like the guy who was like.
Here's an interesting.
He played himself in Ocean's 13 or some shit like that.
You mentioning that. You're right.
I am right.
He does.
Let's make this correct. I'm like right 99.9% of the time, so I don't even know.
Don't get cocky, bro. Don't.
Okay, 98.7. But still, wow.
He said, yeah.
You gotta stay humble.
You're right, son. You're right.
Let me come down.
Wait. Mentioning that, right? It's actually interesting that you would say that because he's doing this one.
He got kicked off that movie by Woody Allen.
But with what?
He got kicked off or
kicked off, no. So, for guys who don't know, the last Woody Allen movie was actually supposed to feature Bruce Willis. People on set who worked on set that I know were like, he couldn't remember his lines. He couldn't hit the mark or the beats. And they don't know, I mean, it wasn't like he was drunk, but he just couldn't. So after a couple of days, Woody Allen's like, I can't work with him anymore. So what they decided to do after they shot like 2 or 3 days with him, say, you know what, he has a conflict of interest because he has another gig. He didn't have any other gigs. He just stepped off, and
that was it.
Because he couldn't get it together. Woody Allen was like, nope, I can't work with him. But the cover up was like, oh, you know what? He found out. He remembered he had another gig that was about to start, which was a prior commitment, so he had to leave, so he couldn't stay on this one.
Damn.
That was like anybody. If you get that smoke up your ass, you'd be like, oh, please.
Yeah, I think
the last thing he really did was put the cameo and then he split, right?
But
yes,
talking about the cameo.
But that was only to segue that he's back.
Wait, but the fact you bring that up, the fact of the movie Glass, that's supposed to be the continuation of Into Split and Unbreakable.
Which I'm excited for.
Yeah.
But isn't that the movie coming out this year?
Yeah, 2008. Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
Right. So that one's coming out this year. And Bronson's coming out this year. This has to be a big year for Bruce Willis.
And especially if they hit the mark, yes. If they hit the mark,
I said Bronson, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking Tom Hardy again.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen that one,
if they hit the mark, yes, this will be his comeback, his much needed comeback. Because he's had quite a. I don't know if it's just he took some time off and then he tried to get back into it. He picked some bad. He picked some bad pictures to come back on, and now he's going back to what he knows best, which is action. That's the man. You know, if you talk about action stars of the '90s and the 2000s, his name was right up there. So he made one of the greatest Christmas movies ever. You know, 2 or 3 decades, and he made one of the best Christmas movie ever. So like, you gotta remember that this man.
Yo, people still mad about that.
I think Mashable asked the screenwriter. He's like, yes. Like he officially confirmed it. So there's no more argument.
The screenwriter said it, bro. The guy who wrote the damn movie said, "Yo, it's a Christmas movie." Exactly. And the story's done. We're done.
So, yes, glad to see that he's making a comeback.
Yes. Okay, I agree. Let's hope you do big this year because I'm excited. Even though I want to see Hudson Hawk the sequel, but you know. See, he remembers it. I know you remember it. Great movie.
He could pass the name now.
He could. See, if you haven't seen Hudson Hawk, it's one of the lesser known Bruce Willis movies.
It's a goofy.
It's a good action comedy.
I love it.
It's also that which is the one he did with the guy from Friends, where he's a dentist.
The Whole 9 Yards.
The Whole 9 Yards.
That was a good one.
I love it.
That was a good part.
The Whole 10
Yards. Yeah.
Goofy as
Honey, ball.
You're right. He's an exceedingly sweet man.
Oh my God! Yes. So as you can tell, we're fans of Bruce Willis over here. So, I am a fan of his movies. Can't deny it. Yeah. So cool. All right. Let's see. Death Wish. I'm excited for it. So we'll see what happens.
Moonlighting too?
No, I'm not moonlighting too. But stop there, bro.
Okay.
Stop there.
All right. Directors from Vacation remake may direct Flashpoint. Okay. Explain it to us.
Wait, what?
Maybe I'm reading this incorrectly.
No. Wait. Whoa. No. Which Vacation?
The last one that bombed. May. They're in the running. These are all rumors.
Why are they in the running though?
Because they want to do something.
So wait, Affleck was supposed to direct it himself?
He passed.
He passed on it?
Allegedly.
Well, he's had some rough outings with Warner Brothers lately because they rejected his script for
I think rejecting the script is what really got him.
And then
that was the starting point.
The other movie didn't do too well, Live by Night or whatever. Pretty much bombed.
Damn. Yeah, that was the 1920s gangster movie. Damn, but why the Vacation guy in the running? I mean, who's got contracts? What directors got contracts with Warner Bros? Anybody know?
Nobody. That's why they're trying to. Well, I know about it.
I mean, maybe they're trying to shake the tree because they know.
So they're supposed to redo stuff, but these type of rumors and talks sound like they're doing the same dumb shit.
Yeah, it really does. It's like
Nothing like y'all talking all this stuff. I'm like, no, Sucha Hara is still there because he's the one doing all this dumb shit. This restructuring means nothing to me.
Maybe they know something about the directors we don't.
We'll see. Well, yeah. Because you know what? We can't judge that because fucking Russo brothers, they did Community before they did Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but there's some things that I'm like, that's you know what that is? That's one of those few and far betweens where somebody steps up to the plate and destroys it. You know what I mean?
Well, Ridley Scott, he did set dressing before he became one of the greatest directors of our time.
Exactly. That was
really, you know.
For the record, that was 40 years ago.
Yeah.
No, basically, don't worry about people being pigeonholed or if they're known for this because they could excel.
You know what? I'm going.
These are rumors, so this.
I am going to listen to you guys when it comes to this, but I'm gonna do it under strong, not agreeing with y'all. But I'm agreeing with y'all, but not agreeing with y'all. Yeah, it's like all right. No, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Keep it on that.
Because I don't want to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Keep it on the ridiculousness.
I guess, but it's not.
The ridiculousness of the week. What do you guys think about Jake Gyllenhaal as a front runner to be the new man of the night, the Batman? No.
I'm cool with it. It's not the first choice.
Who would be your first choice? Don't like Tom Hardy either.
But think about it.
Tom Hardy
come on the show.
If he wasn't doing Venom, he would make an awesome Batman.
Tom Hardy starring Tom Hardy as Tom Hardy, the sequel.
Dude, that'd be a great comedy. I'd watch that in a heartbeat.
Look, being John Malkovich was a great movie. This is why I don't have a problem. There's a reason why I don't have a problem with Jake Gyllenhaal doing this.
Brokeback Mountain?
Huh? No. Do you remember his first big summer blockbuster action movie that Jake Gyllenhaal did?
Darko.
No. Donnie Darko was definitely not a summer blockbuster.
No, that was not a blockbuster.
It was summer though.
Yeah, it was summer.
Well, summer, not a blockbuster. It was.
That was a big hit for the price.
I'm not saying it wasn't.
What the
Come on, think about it. Think about it.
The day after tomorrow, day after Tuesday, or before Monday?
Yeah, the day after tomorrow.
No, it was before that. I think. Pretty sure it was.
He said, I think. No.
Prince of Persia.
I hated that. It was sucked, bro.
Was that before or after Day After Tomorrow?
After.
After?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got mad flack.
Oh, matter of fact.
Mad flack.
You're right. It was after that. But if you look at,
I think it was after Brokeback Mountain too.
Time to bust.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, because he had so much flack after that. Everybody's like, "You're doing so good," and then you pick this shitty movie.
Now, the funny thing is that what everyone's saying is that after that movie, if you look at his filmography,
well, we're trying to. You're looking it up.
Yeah, I am.
It's been very carefully.
It was very, very carefully chosen.
As it should
be. He went extremely into the independent market and started doing small niche films that were actually working out great for him. If you haven't seen Nightcrawler.
Yeah, it was like a production.
Oh, wait, Nightcrawler's about that thing from the X-Men, right?
You're stupid.
It's a good movie, though. I love Nightcrawler. I went to see it in the theater last year.
It really is awesome. If you look at all these, right? Hold on. I'm trying to see if we could go down. Source Code was a bad one, too, thinking about it.
Yeah, I like the premise of it. It had some high points. They missed execution.
Jarhead was a good one.
Jarhead was good.
But see, look.
Wait,
everything started coming together.
Prince of Persia was after or before?
Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy, I forgot about that.
That was pretty good. I like Bubble Boy. That was
all right, look. Just looking at his filmography right now.
City Slickers?
Two, right? He's a kid. He's a kid at City Slickers.
No, he wasn't. I'm gonna have to look at that.
He had to be.
Citizen came out like 91. How old is he now?
I don't know. Okay, hold on.
He's probably a kid.
Okay, so the day after tomorrow. Hold up, I don't even think.
The day after tomorrow. That's the one we were talking about.
No. Here, listen. Look at this one. Okay, so day after tomorrow was his first blockbuster. I guess we could say. Then after that, he did Brokeback Mountain. He did Proof, Jarhead, Zodiac.
Zodiac was good.
Zodiac was really good, dude. Yeah, that was wow. Then he did Source Code, which I guess he tried. No, then he did Prince of Persia in 2010, followed by Source Code 2011. Then he went back to doing smaller movies. He did End of Watch, which was actually pretty
great
good.
movie. Great fucking movie.
Yeah, Prisoners.
That was an amazing movie.
Prisoners?
Roger Deakins directed that amazing movie. That was a hell of a movie.
He did.
Oh, dude, you have to watch it.
I haven't seen.
What's his name? Logan's in it. What's his name? What's Logan's name again?
He said Logan. Hugh Jackman.
That
was a good one.
He was a great one. And also the kid from There Will Be Blood. That weird looking kid from that oil.
Oh, the one that got ripped at the end.
He's a great actor. All great cast.
But I want you to.
This guy's our age.
Yeah. No, wait.
Born 1980.
There you go. So wait, but I want you to look at this, right? It looks like he did Prince of Persia and he was like, damn, I messed up. And also like he went back to doing crazy independents because independent films is crazy. Because if you look at End of Watch, Prisoners, Enemy, Nightcrawler,
they're all nominated.
Southpaw.
I still haven't seen Nocturnal Animal either.
Nocturnal Animal was crazy.
I heard that was good.
I haven't not seen that one.
Crazy.
Was that set in the Midwest or something like that? I only saw the trailer.
Keep going. What else is in the South?
Then he started trying to come back. He did Life, which was actually okay. And now what he's got coming up.
I think I saw Life.
Space movie.
That was a space movie.
Everybody thought it was rumored Venom origin. What?
Okay. No, it wasn't. So if they're gonna talk about, there's a couple, but nothing crazy. Okja, which was on Netflix, which is pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a great actor, chameleon.
Yeah. The thing is, can he do it? My answer is yes. I think he can.
I don't think that's a question.
I don't think it's a question.
He can't do it.
Southpaw, he definitely buffed up for that.
But I think
he can make
physically. Southpaw, he was tanked. You know,
all right, calm the fuck down. Don't try to jump his boulder.
It was. It was.
That's why he said next to you that way.
Damn, I'm saying next to him next week. But yeah, I mean, if you look at everything he's done, he's I think as he grew as an artist, I think he's been a little bit more picky on his movie selections. Because even his bigger movies actually have interesting premises.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, if he actually is showing interest in Batman, they showed him something that piqued his interest.
And I mean, he can do it.
Yeah, because he's not just like, oh, let me just, he's beyond.
Because he's learned his lesson with the sands of time.
Yeah, he's like,
exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So, yes.
That's all he thinks, because this is Warner Brothers.
Yeah, that's
Who
it.
Who knows what the fuck you're getting into.
So guys, do us a favor. I'm rooting for him. Let's hope it works out.
We shall see.
Alright, continuing on to Hollywood. Mark Wahlberg redeems his payout from all the money in the world. So this is Carl's favorite topic.
All right.
What do you guys think? I called him out last week.
I meant to put a parentheses over the
I called him out last week, and a whole bunch of people from Boston.
Yeah, last week you said it was $1 million. It turned out to be $1.5 million.
I thought it was $1 million. I was $500,000. I guess.
Dude, $1.5 million for 9 days work. Honestly, when you told me last week at $1 million,
9 days?
Yeah, it was like 9 days of
He wasn't even the lead. Like, Michelle was the lead.
Yeah.
I know they reshot.
It was my opinion.
They only needed him for 9 days.
Yeah, like my opinion, honestly, is I heard about it when you told me. I was like, "Ooh, that's low." You know what I mean?
Originally, the reports were $1 million, so I guess the final reports came out, and that was actually.
And it was like 1.5. So like when they busted out 1.5, I'm like, that's really like.
Dude, that's what some actors get paid for a whole movie, not a reshoot 9 days.
Yeah, it's like, dude. So the fact that he got called out, he was like, "Oh, guys, I'm donating it to charity." I'm like, you're just trying to save your face, dude. And that's the one thing that got to me.
Somebody brought up the point that sometimes when they get so big, they just let their agents handle everything. Yeah. And the agents will be like, "Oh, I got you this much. Okay, good."
True. That's true too.
So that might have been like he might have think his agent was gonna get him something. He didn't know the fee. When he found out the fee, he might not know that Michelle Williams only took $80 a day.
That's true too.
Like, he might have been like,
benefit
okay.
Of the doubt,
he might have thought, you know what? I got it too. I usually play the devil's advocate on the opposite side.
You always play the
So
devil's advocate.
look, I understand that is a possibility because when you're getting big and you have like a PR manager and you have like a commercial manager and a TV manager, you have a machine operator. They might not communicate because you're hoping that they're taking your best interest, and they did. I mean, they got 1.5 for 9 days. It's just the way where we find ourselves in society right now.
Completely random.
Yeah.
I just googled Mark Wahlberg. Look at the 3 titles that they talk about. I'm gonna read these out.
Okay.
Brian Fleming, what Leo plays in Tarantino film, why gender arguments, blah 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 blah. And for some reason, Mark Wahlberg's face is on it. The second article they talk about is the larger lessons of Mark Wahlberg's inflated salary. The third story that's lined up is what happened to Boogie Nights' most famous prop. What the hell? That was completely left field.
They probably put on like a male robot.
What? It's definitely not. Look. It's definitely not going to be in a Hollywood cafe. Okay, it's not. But I wasn't expecting to see that just now. I was like,
Dirk Diggler was a long time.
That was about 20 years ago.
Like, what are you talking about?
Boogie Nights was around 97, 98. Yeah, so I was not expecting to see that. Right, I'm here. Yes, Mark Wahlberg. I know I'm gonna get everything about the controversy. The third story on the thing is what happened to.
That's why you gotta be careful when you Google, because sometimes it might not be as accurate or as reliable as you think.
I wasn't ready for that.
Boogie Nights 97.
97.
So, I don't know. He might have redeemed himself. He might have not. I'm still on the fence about it. I'm gonna go 50-50. You know what? Even if he got caught with his pants down, be like, oh shit, I didn't know, or okay, fine. He gave up 1.5 million, so in some regards, that's something.
The fact that he didn't keep a portion, he gave it
all gave it away. That at least should buy him a pass.
Like I said, it looks like he tried to save face. It blatantly looks like he tried to save face. Yeah. Is he gonna get some points? Yes. Is he still gonna get work? Yes. Is Kevin Spacey gonna get work? No. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing.
The report of him saying niggas and shit.
What?
Whoa, time out, what? Yeah, hold up!
I'm feeling like keep these niggas away from my trailer.
No way! No, get out of here! No way!
What was this?
Wait, there's a video of this?
No, it's reports and all that. I'm like, damn, he's not buried.
Oh my god!
Maybe I'll play a devil's advocate this week. I'll be a nice person. Maybe he was in character.
What character?
Racist old white guy?
What movie has he ever played a racist old white guy?
Oh, I don't know. Like every fucking movie he's made.
That's true too.
Damn.
Wow.
I can't. I don't know.
And you know what?
I can't even.
On a complete side note, Kevin Spacey as an artist, as an actor, I've always liked him. Oh my God, him as John Doe in Seven, one of the scariest villains.
I remember that. What was that?
In Seven.
I don't know.
Yeah, be quiet. You know what it was. Like one of the scariest villains, and you never did.
Usual Suspects.
Usual Suspects, amazing. And I'm like, Verbal Kent.
Kaiser Soze.
That was awesome. You know, and so I'm like, I can't deny his work, but damn, bro.
Hey, you know, I mean, people work. It's great, but you know.
I mean, sometimes
to get these people
sometimes to be these dark characters, you have to go into dark places, and that can stay with you long after you left those people behind. You know.
Or they're just pieces of shit.
Oh, they're just pieces.
Or
of shit.
do their job really well. I'm not saying that's the case. Who knows? You know, a lot of people judge people off their work. I'm like, that has nothing to do with them as a person or a character.
Exactly.
But hey, whatever. He's washed out here.
Well, we all love Christian Bale, but as a person, we all know he's a hot-tempered individual.
Oh, and he gives no,
he gives no fucks.
Yeah, he gives no shits.
Yeah, but I mean that's besides the point. So Mark Wahlberg, I guess you did somewhat the right thing, and now we go to the last story of the day.
There's the last story?
Aziz Ansari. Anybody know who that guy is?
Yeah, he's a comedian.
Master of None.
Master of None.
Exactly. Controversy upon controversy.
And
you guys
well, he's another Me Too issue.
You didn't hear about that?
No, I haven't. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't know if I can tell this
Okay,
story.
hold on. Break it down because this might be important.
I'm giving you the abbreviated 90-second story.
Go.
So he got accused of sexual assault by an individual who said. Now this article came from another person who said the individual gave it to her as a source. She gave the person anonymous name and told her the story. Now, Aziz Ansari has said that this person is real. The incident did happen, but it was not a sexual assault.
He said it was consensual?
No, it wasn't assault.
It was an assault.
You can't give somebody head twice.
And then turn down and give somebody head. Let them give you head, and then you give them the head and call it sexual assault. That's not how that works. Now, he might have been pushing aggressive, which is, okay, that's
a little aggressive, but
speaks more to the culture and society that we live in that we kind of have to try to straighten out as men ourselves.
But she was rolling with it. At one point, she did not say, I'm out. At one point, he's like, you want me to call you an Uber?
Yeah, she literally said, I want to leave. He called her an Uber, texted her the next day. She told him, I was really uncomfortable. He apologized and everything. He did all this, which none of that sounds like sexual. It sounds like either a bad date or the guy just wanted to get freaky. And if you read the story how they met, she actually searched him out.
Yeah, because she was like...
She had a crush on him. She searched him out. And then, found a way they can talk and gave numbers and exchange. And there's apparently a whole bunch of messages that they have exchanged. People keep forgetting. There's text messages, sexually explicit text messages. That you keep saying, well, it's still her sex. No, because if she was saying, I don't mind if a guy goes down on me and gives these innuendos and then lets it happen, you can't turn around and say, okay, I'm gonna call a red flag on this. So that's caused the Me Too movement to come under scrutiny, which it really shouldn't because it was a different kind of movement.
Yeah, the publication, whatever publication really shouldn't have reported it as sexual assault, but. Kind of heard more stories will come out that probably will.
Yeah, and like I said, this is just
Aziz in a bad situation.
This is like the tip of the iceberg, but at the same time, it addresses a lot of issues. It leaves us wondering what really did happen, what the text messages are, if there are other incidents. Because the thing is, like, if it's a one-off, or another girl says I had a bad day with him too. He was really antsy and really grabby, and we had sex, and I regretted it. But the thing is that at any given time, the girl from this first story, she could have left.
Yeah.
Okay. He
did not hold her back. He did not stop her. He did not say she could have left during dinner.
I guess the question sounds like it doesn't sound like it's a definitive black and white situation.
It is not. This is the gray area.
This is maybe a consent issue, but maybe
not even that because
it doesn't sound like
it's definitely not assault either.
It's not.
It's a gray.
It's a really gray area, and there's a lot of women who are defending them, saying, you know what, she said she was giving out clues or hints, and people are like, well, the best clue or hint is pushing somebody away or telling somebody to stop.
No.
Neither she didn't push him away. She didn't close her legs. She didn't dress herself. So those are clues people pick up on. If you're trying to say there's subtle clues that there's out there, some people are not good at subtle clues. Trust me, I know a lot of people. That's why I'm so blunt. Because I don't want to mistake
the
subtle clues. I tell you straightforward, this is what's going to be.
Yeah, I mean,
not sexual, but just in general. When you work communication,
but you know what?
So we don't
in this specific sexual situation, right? Us as men, okay?
Yeah.
Us as right.
Yeah, we need a female perspective in here.
You know what? We definitely should include a guest.
Oh, Lauren would be great for some.
There you go. Yeah, but as actually, we gotta hit her up. As men here, right? When you're in the sexual act, 9 out of 10, your brains don't damn think. Unless you get something as straightforward as what Omar said. Stop.
Or no.
You get what I'm saying?
When they get up and get dressed, you already know.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Up somehow, don't know how.
Yeah, like subtle hints really go by men when.
Hey man, there's some people who just don't take subtle hints. Some people can pick it up on it, like, oh, I see what you did there. Some people,
Yeah.
So
wow, you know what?
My bad.
This is definitely one that I think we need to revisit.
Yes.
With a female in the
then also like what Rod said, you know, if there are other cases that are gonna come out that are exactly like this, then he's just a little freak who wants to get laid, but he's not a rapist or a sexual. So
maybe he's a freak.
But it also
he's a little aggressive, but never to the point of put hands.
And I think that's what the people who are defending this as a sexual assault are saying. This is kind of an aggressive move. That's what I think what they're trying to hint at is that the culture we live in, guys are kind of like may believe that being aggressive and pushy will get them to say, get them to yes. It's like closing the deal. Like if you know. It's closing the deal at a dealership. They're gonna say no. You just come on. You know what? I'll throw in some free car. I'll throw a free oil change for a year. You know? Okay, fine. I see that. No, I see what they're trying to say. That's it is a cultural thing, and this has to be addressed and it has to be talked about. Yeah. But at the same time, if it is not sexual assault, should have come out the way it did to destroy a man's career, the same way it had destroyed the Weinstein, who was obviously deserving, and Spacey, who was obviously deserving.
See, matter of fact, yes. What you just said right now. If you look at the Aziz Ansari situation, and in detail, and then you look at the Kevin Spacey situation in detail, right? Black and white, clear as day. Kevin Spacey was wrong.
Yes.
Okay. Like black, he was wrong. Period. The Aziz Ansari situation is one where you could be like. Like it's kind of the one where you're like,
he was pushy, aggressive. Okay, you know what?
It's hard to say. Definitely yes and definitely.
And I'm not saying that Aziz Ansari is not wrong. What I'm saying is that this is the kind of situation where people needed to be there and cameras need to be rolling for people to get a definitive answer. We still don't know what the text messages say. Right. But you get what I'm saying? Like this is the kind of situation where you need more. I need to know.
You need more insight.
You're right. Like for me to give my honest, sincere opinion, I need more insight. I need videos. I need to see the text. I need to see what the hell happened here. And that was not me.
That was me.
No, but that's true. And you're right. And there has to be more show and more said, more to address this. But it's also bringing up to light there's certain women who are defending Anziz because they're like, look, what you're complaining about is basically a bad date with somebody you regret sleeping with. Right. Or they didn't even sleep because they didn't sleep. Technically, they had sexual contact.
They had oral.
They had oral, whatever. And then you regretted it. Like there was one news anchor from headline news from CNN. If you look up her thing, she goes in. She's like, you're basically describing a bad day. For those people who actually been sexual harassment,
I might have to look into this one.
And like who fought their whole careers against sexual harassment and abuse and these advances and stuff, you're basically describing a bad day, and you're doing it and bringing a bad spotlight to the movement of Me Too. Time's up, because of a bad day.
Because the article kind of paints the picture that this should be a part of that narrative, where it kind of.
It really,
it's a different narrative. It needs to be broken down before it can be put.
You know what? This is the kind of story that you guys are really gonna make me want to just look into after the show.
It's been hot. It's been a hot topic since this past weekend.
It's definitely.
I guess that's pretty much about it.
Yeah, on a sad note, but
we'll
see what this week brings. We've had some good.
Trump sex tape, bro. It's gonna come out, bro. He banged strippers. He banged porn stars. It's coming out. Huh? His Republican Party needs to see it to make him real.
No, his Republican Party.
You get what I'm saying?
Like you don't understand.
Somebody needs to.
They are now that this thing came out, and then the last comment the porn star said, he said I look just as good as his daughter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, if any of those, I mean, already it's true that he slept with the porn star only months after his wife gave birth to his son. and had an affair for over a year, and then paid her off. You know, so it's like this is the ones we know about.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
this is a commander in chief.
The kids live in a very messed up situation. But
it's like male small wonder.
Damn. I didn't say that one. Damn. I think honestly, I mean, I'm just gonna cut this one short because I really don't like talking about the dude.
I don't either.
But yeah, no, I did bring it up. I had to bring it up.
I was gonna say that.
No, you know what it was?
Pizza.
No. When he busted out the Haitian Salvadorian African thing.
Oh, the shithole country.
The shithole country. My wife's Salvadorian, dude. Like I'm like, you.
Yeah, my wife's Haitian. So.
Yeah, your wife's Haitian.
Yeah.
You piece of shit. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, he is. But
oh my god,
I
bro.
Spend the energy. I'm just happy that Conan O'Brien is going
I know. You know what?
He was like, he talked about.
Haiti? No. You hear about that? Conan was like, wait, Trump said this? Guess where we going?
He's like, Trump hates Haitians? Oh, they must be lovely people. By the way, we're going to Haiti. He's actually there now. He's
already coming.
Are they going to do the show?
Yeah, they're doing
he's done live from different things.
Live from wherever. Yeah, he's doing live from Haiti.
So,
I'm in for that. You know what I mean? I like the fact that people are being like, oh, word? Then exactly how
they got shirts like
dude, man.
I mean, he's at the lowest point possible. More like net neutrality is on a fault for being overturned just by Congress itself.
Yeah.
You know,
we said that wasn't really going on.
I called it because I tell you that's the gamers and porn are gonna save the free net. I'll tell you right now.
Yo,
they
matter of fact, wait, hold on. You did call that. Yeah, he did call. He was like, yo, gamers and the porn industry is
free. At one point, it was just porn. Now it's
the gaming industry, esports is ridiculous.
On it right now, bro.
You know what's funny? Esports. Talking about technology, bro. I guess we're gonna just go off in a little.
Let's end it on technology. It's better.
Yeah. And going into this, right? Talking about the growth of esports in the last 10 years. Dude. Yeah. I want to say 10 years.
Dude, they feature them on ESPN. Yeah. It comes a long way from that one Street Fighter parry video where you see that where they're watching the 32-inch TV.
Moment 37.
Yeah. CRT. Like, you know, CRT 32-inch in a regular hotel conference room. Yep. Everybody's just sitting around and watching it. Yep. To like being televised with professional camera people. Yep. Not even Twitch, like on ESPN.
It's amazing.
But a lot of Twitch gamers.
That's how they started.
They got sponsorships. Yeah,
they got sponsorships.
Yeah.
They
people
make
live.
This is what they do.
There's a big gamer who's actually good at almost any game he plays called Sonic Fox. I actually keep an eye on the dude. That dude knows how to play. But see,
PewDiePie got started on that.
PewDiePie started out with Let's Play.
He started making his $14 million a year by doing video games. So.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. It's like the way esports has grown. It's gonna. I personally believe that there is gonna be a Madden tournament, like esports, full esports. You're gonna watch it on TV tournament games.
Yeah,
you'll probably have, at one point they'll probably get more attention than NFL.
Probably. I do believe that they're gonna do that. There's gonna be NBA 2K tournaments.
I think the bigger ones are gonna be FIFA because that's more international.
FIFA,
where like NBA and NFL be big in the US, but when you get the world involved.
Then you could really
rack up some money.
You could really put some money behind it.
Advertisers will pay you to be on your airtime.
And if somebody doesn't understand the power of what FIFA is, this is 2018. The World Cup is happening this year. If keep an eye as to what are the worldwide ratings of this? It's gonna be insane.
And as minorities coming to this country, like the ratings has gone up in the U.S. also.
Soccer has actually been going up. Big time.
So for those of you who think football it's not.
Yeah.
Even though the original name was soccer because the creator called it soccer, but that's just a different topic.
It's soccer. Soccer's the European.
Isn't soccer like?
Soccer is the original name for it.
The evolution of the Montezuma game where you used to kick enemies' heads.
The Mexican one?
Yeah.
It could be, honestly.
There was some gangsta ass games back in the day, bro. Like if you really look at the games back in the day, we had the Mayan ones and we had the Roman gladiatorial ones. I was like, we can't play that no more.
Yeah, because UFC.
I mean, it has evolved. You still play it. They still play it. It's just evolved.
Yeah, no more killing.
Yeah.
They stop at death.
They kill you slowly.
Over time. Yeah, CTE.
Yeah.
So that was a weird tangent. I think this is a much better way to end the show.
Much better.
Okay, guys. All right, guys. Until next week. Do me a favor.
Yes.
No, contact Lauren. It's still good.
Contact Lauren.
Contact Lauren. I think she would be an interesting one on the panel, especially if we're going to talk about this.
If anything else comes out this week, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Guys, stay tuned. Stay tuned. We'll talk more, I guess, next week. We might have a special guest. We might not. We're not sure. And I guess we'll talk to y'all later. Guys, thank you very much for tuning into the Tech Guy Sub Guy podcast. My name is Carlos.
Right.
And
Omar.
Talk to y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.